Hi, dear friends. Welcome to Top Education. In this session, guys, we are discussing the important questions which I have listed out according to the question papers, according to the year wise, according to the situation. I have listed out these questions which can give you 80 marks. This may be for 6 marks or 14 marks, and also 2 marks can be asked in these questions also. Okay, so have something called you have to know this many questions. Okay, so I'm here to help you out, and also we can discuss these questions easily, so it will help you out in your examination. So, guys, for example, the sources can also be asked for 14 marks. Then, what you have to do is you have to draw a chart. Okay, chart means showing like this: English mercantile law, statute law, judicial law, custom and usage, expert opinion, commercial treaty, and agreement. So, this is the other question. Okay, I'm just explaining you, so it will be very useful for you. You can draw a chart if it is for 14 marks. If it is for 6 marks, just write the meaning and start explaining the points. It's enough. If it is for 14 marks, write down the meaning first, then draw a what we say, the chart, and then go for the explanation. Here I will recommend you, for 2 marks you have to at least write 3 lines or 4 lines. For 6 marks you should cover 1.5 page or 2 pages for 6 marks, and for 14 marks I request you all to cover 4 or 5 pages to get marks. First of all, guys, here all the questions are generally asked. Okay, few questions have been some important points, so a point ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು explanation ಹಾಕ್ತೀರಾ. If you are putting in your own words, it is well and good. There is no problem for the explanation you're putting down. Okay, for see here I have just the sources of business law. English mercantile law. English mercantile law is the oldest law. What is mercantile? Mercantile means the business related thing. English mercantile law. Common law here. A. What is common law? Common law means this law is applied from the centuries. Okay, and this is the oldest law. Equity. This is unwritten law, and it is also called oral law, which you can also say this law can be made easily in the judge court only. Case law. Case law means ನೋಡಿ, we have a particular book called mercantile law, so that according to that book they have to move. According to that book they have to move. Statute law. Statute law means the Parliament have been given a document which is signed by a president, then it is made statute law. Judicial law means this all law have been used in the courts. Custom and usage. Guys, customs and usage, like in a company, what is this custom, how they use the rules and regulation, those all come here. Expert opinion. For example, expert opinion, I am an expert person, I can give you an advice like this. No, ee tara madbedi, you can change directions. That is known as expert opinion. Commercial treaty and agreement. WTO, World Trade Organization. Those rules and regulations which are framed by World Trade Organization, those all come into the commercial treaty and agreement. Next, let's go the difference between condition and warranty. ಇವಾಗ ನೀವೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದರದ್ದು ಇನ್ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಏನು ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ, ಇದರದ್ದು 1 month ವಾರಂಟಿನಾ 6 month ವಾರಂಟಿನಾ? ಅದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾರಂಟಿ. ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್? ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೋರ್ ಟೀಚರ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಯಿಂಗ್ ಯು ಟು do your homework on the time, and I will say you few projects, also few assignments that should be completed at that particular date only. So that is known as condition. Warranty is different and condition is different. Condition are the terms, are the activity. Warranty is an assurance. Yes, ಇದು ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನಾನು ರೀಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನು ವಾರಂಟಿ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಸಮ್ 6 ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಸ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ರೈಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ 6 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. 14 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್ ನೀವು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಆ್ಯಡಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ನೌ ಯು ಆರ್ ಎನ್ BCom ಫೈನಲ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್, ಯು ಶುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಲೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಆ್ಯಡಿಂಗ್ ಸಮ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕಂಟೆಂಟ್ ಟು ಯೋರ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಶೀಟ್. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಏನು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್, ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಬರೀರಿ, ವಾರಂಟಿದು ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಬರೀರಿ. ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಬ್ರೀಚ್, ನಾವು ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಬ್ರೀಚ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಒಂದು ನಿಮಗೆ ನಾನು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ನೀವು ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಯು ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್, ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡನ್ ಇಟ್, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ವೈಲೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಬ್ರೀಚ್. ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಬ್ರೀಚ್ ಏನು ಆದರೆ ಅದು ಎಂಡಪ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ವಾರಂಟಿಗೆ ವಿ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ನೋ, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಗಿವ್ ಮೀ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ದಿ ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕ್ಲೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು ನೀವು. ಇದು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಟ್? Claim damages, subsidiary of the contract. Here what happened means, what is it? See, the condition the claims, so the conditional ನಾನು ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ನಾನು ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, so that is known as claim damages. Subsidiary of contract. What is warranty? Warranty is the subsidiary of a contract. Superiority of condition. So superiority of the condition, which is the biggest one? Here the direct link, and the what we say, the condition has the direct link, warranty doesn't have direct link. Violation of contract is equal to violation of warranty, and this doesn't affect the contract also. If the violation of warranty, hey ನಾನು ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಲ್ಲ, ಇವಾಗ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ದಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್, ಆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ನ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಏನು ರಿಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರು ಪರ್ಚೇಸೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಶುಡ್ ಬಿ. ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್, ಬ್ರೀಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬ್ರೀಚ್ ಆಫ್ warranty. So breach, iವಾಗ now I am breaking the contract, now I am breaking the condition that what it leads. So breach of contract is equal to breach of condition. Here breach of warranty doesn't consider the breach of contract if it is written in the contract that yes, this is the term and that will not affect anything. Next guys, we have unpaid seller. This also is a question for 14 marks. I will just show you it. Okay, so this is the answer of this. I will just show you easily. Okay, unpaid seller nim normal, when you think about unpaid, he is not paid for his service, so that is known as unpaid seller. Goods are sold but payment is not received. Rights of unpaid seller. Right of unpaid seller against goods, right of unpaid seller against buyer. Against good ide, against buyers ide. This, the unpaid seller is divided into two, on the basis of goods and on the basis of buyer. Against goods, right to lien. Right to lien means he have to get back those goods. ಇವಾಗ ಈ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವು ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ರೈಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟಾಪೇಜ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್. ನಾವು ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಟೂ ಮೆನಿ ಆಫ್ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ನಾಟ್ ಡನ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್, ಸೊ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ದಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ದೇರ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಸ್ಟಾಪ್. Right to resell. Those goods which have been written from the other party, you can resell it. Okay. Against buyer. Right to sue for price. That price you are ನಿಮಗೆ ಆ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕೇಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ರೈಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಯೂ ದಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಸೊ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಗಿವನ್ ದಿ ಗೂಡ್ಸ್, ಓಕೆ, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಬೀನ್ ಡನ್ ಲೇಟರ್, ಸೊ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಚಾರ್ಜ್ ದಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ದೇರ್. Right to sue for compensation. Now damages, he have given some damaged products again and we have said we will not exchange, so the compensation also can be done easily. So this was the unpaid sellers, valid contract. Now what is valid contract? First of all, contract is an agreement between one or two parties. They come together, sign each documents, and that is known as contract. Offer and acceptance. Offer, and we have to offer also, and he have to accept also. That is known as valid contract. Intention to create legal relationship. So that is an intention. Contract, what is contract? It is a legal relationship. It creates a legal relationship. Capacity to the contract. ಇವಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ? ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನೋನ್ ಆಸ್ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಟು contract. Genuine and free consent. Genuine and free consent means you should be very genuine and free consent toward that contract. Lawful objects. Your objects in the contract should be lawful. Lawful consideration also. Now you have done the work, you should need the payment again. So that is known as lawful consideration. Certainty and possibility of performance. That is the certainty of and the performance. The possibility of performance should be given 100%. Like neen marta idya nan madalla. It should not be like that. Legal formalities. There are some legal formalities which should be followed by each and every partners. Next we have breach of contract. Okay, now what is breach of contract? Breach of contract means unfulfillment of a contract is known as breach of contract. Unfulfillment of contract is known as breach of contract. ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ಸ್ ನ ಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, we are unable to do that contract due to some issues, so that is known as breach. If we are not able to do that contract, then it is called breach of contract. Okay, remedies of breach of contract. First, compulsory damage. Compensatory damages. So compensatory damages ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು repay ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Rescission. So anything regarding the uncertainties, like ಇವಾಗ we did not know the corona will come, so that is. Punitive damages means the huge damages are here. Nominal damages, normal damages which we have done. Liquidate damages means those damages which come into the liquidate, and you can exchange these damages according to the, see, now you have cash, you can give the cash. You don't have cash, then you can replace the asset. Asset is equal to asset. That is known as liquidate damages. Quantum merit means half the quantum. Okay, 1/3 that damages. Remedies in equity, you can also cancel the what we say the contract, and also you can specific performance. Okay, something specific performance can be taken to rebuild. The breach can be removed. Okay, the continuation of contract, so we'll have some specific performance. Then we have essential of a contract. What is the essential? Some important things while the contract sale. Goods ಇರಬೇಕು, price ಇರಬೇಕು, two parties ಇರಬೇಕು, transfer of ownership. Now from purchaser sales ಆಗತ್ತೆ. All essential of a valid contract of sales. The transaction also have been done, the payment is also have been done. All should be good. Include both sale and agreement to sale. Sale means direct we are doing sale. Sale, agreement to sale means we are doing an agreement that you have to sell these many goods only, then only we will pay you. That is known as agreement to sale. Procedure of a patent. Now what is patent? Patent means registration of his new invention. For example, I have done a new invention called Top Education. So I have to register that new invention to an company, so then only I can receive a payment, so then only I can get an unique idea, unique icon. So that is known as patent. Registration of his new invention is called patent. Procedure of patent. So I have given the notes also, just follow these notes because there is a big procedure, you need to read each and every point. FEMA, FEMA, Foreign Exchange Management Act 1999. Theory notes have been given, just follow those notes, it is very easy points. Here Foreign Exchange Management Act andre ಏನಂದ್ರೆ the currency which we have received from that country and we are giving to them, the inflow and outflow of this foreign currency should be very good, and the currencies can be transferred to one country to another country freely, and there are many points to be known. For this session will end up here only, and I will just say you all the best for your examination. Do well. What I have given the questions. You can just follow these questions. I think you may receive 80 marks in these questions, because these questions have been repeated also. These questions have been given by some special, what we say, the what here, expert opinions, expert person have been also given. And also I have taken few questions which are very important for the examination viewpoint. So thank you guys for your cooperation, for having seen this video. If you are new to this channel, just subscribe, and also don't forget to share with your friends. Thank you for watching this video. If you like, then please subscribe our channel Top Education. If you require this notes, I'll just upload the PDF file in the description. Just go and download it, and all the best for your examination. Thank you guys.